Still working the cash register, Squiddy?
How's the unibrow? Sorry, Sam. Welcome back to the Stanley Parable. The Squilliam Parable.
SpongeBob, help! My balls are stuck.
I don't remember this. What? Remember asking me
The
that?
computer barely visible? I could see it. Or the dog and cat friends, Sam? Make the dog and cat friends.
Yes.
That's a little too much.
I live in that kind of household.
That was a little too more than friends. But just slide till the 5 becomes the number 9.
No.
Just checking. No, I saw it.
You didn't know what it said. Which of these 2 words below is most appealing to you? Boinkle or scrumptush?
I like
I
scrumptush.
want to be your scrumptush.
Boinkle. Dude, oh my god, what? Mariah sent me a meme the other night that was like, this dude talking to this like drunk guy on the street in the middle of New York. He's like, how you feeling tonight? He's like, oh, pretty glonky.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling pretty glonky tonight.
I'm like, I'm gonna make that my bio for everything, feeling pretty glonky.
So,
what time is it anyway?
No.
Last night and the night before, I saw 3 women walking down the street that way. I saw them. I said, hey, you 3 women, why are you walking down the street that way? Ain't nothing over there. Then they turned them through and said, oh, they were some birds.
They flew away. Help? You better come back to visit them, Sam.
Baby, come back!
Well, yeah, of course.
You can blame it all on me.
You gotta imagine me playing that part of the game at like 2 a.m. by myself in the dark and getting to the part where it just says help and I'm like,
No.
I'm like, I'm really scared.
No, you know that meme of the, I don't know where it's from, like the bald eagle doing the, you know, you're sitting in the room at 2 a.m. and then it says help and you go, no.
No. I like my preferable no meme is the Kratos one. The No.
I told you about me owning all the God of War games, right?
No.
I have all the God of War games, yeah, I never played a single one.
You're wild for that. Play the first 3, and then the new ones if you like it, if you want to. Anyway,
yeah, welcome
back to the Stanley Parable 2. Welcome back to Hype Labs. My name is
Bonkle.
Pretty glonky.
My name is Pretty Glunky. On my left, I got Pretty Bonkle.
Hi, I'm Bonkle.
And I'm Obonctuary. And welcome to the Stanley Parable 2, I guess.
Hey, yo, me and my glonkers are hanging down at the Obonctuary.
I'll be your Salami Gomez, don't worry about that.
Salami.
Yeah, so I like, we were just talking about it. I don't remember where the hell we left off, so...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Is this gonna
2. Stanley 2.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
Will this be the exact same?
No, now there's balloons. Because remember you picked the balloons? Now there's balloons, Sam.
His desk in room
We're playing the Stanley Parable 2. Blurgle, make sure you change the name of the LP.
Orders came to him.
Slap the fuck
Make
out
a
of it. Put all the
second
2 on there.
playlist.
Slap
Part
that 2
1.
Slap that 2 on there.
This is what
Just have the number 2 just embedded on the screen.
every month.
Sew it in.
Just a complete overlay.
The whole episode.
Look, just take it off whenever you want. Take it off. I know you took it off right now, you bastard.
Stanley was happy.
And Stanley 2 was happy. Alright, narrator, get it right.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Stanley was
Something that would
feeling very
forever
glonky.
change Stanley.
Something very... That's what it's called, Stanley Parable 2. Something very glonky.
Feeling
And he
glonky.
realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had
This
showed
was
up to
like,
give
the
him
whole Stanley
instructions,
Parable 2
call
thing
a
was the
meeting,
best
or
part
even
of this
say
game.
hi.
Because it was just like,
Never in
oh, it's
all
just
his
like
years of the
it's just
company
a
had this happen.
special
This
version of
complete
Stanley Parable, like
isolation.
whatever. It's just released for
Something was
consoles.
very
Cool, I
clearly
guess.
wrong.
Maybe a couple other
Shocked,
secrets, who knows.
frozen
But then that
solid,
happened and everyone was like,
Stanley found himself unable
what?
to move for
They
the
hit a whole nother
longest
game in here? And they're like,
But
no,
as
it's the
he
same
came to
fucking
his
game.
wits, he got up from his desk and stepped
Wow, I forgot
out
I
of
had
the
like the
office.
sensitivity all the way up.
Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go.
Did
to
we
meeting
do
room.
the
Perhaps he had
achievement
simply
thing where you
missed
click on the
memo.
door?
No
Like
matter
a certain
how
amount
hard
of
Stanley
times.
Yeah.
looked,
Yes.
And then you
he
run
couldn't
from door
find
to
a
door.
trace of his
Yes.
We did that whole thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
Cool. Okay, so here we go. This is where the Stanley Parable 2 comes in. The bucket. If you pick up the bucket, you cannot put it down, but it changes every ending in the game.
Looks like we're gonna be here for a while, gentlemen.
So every ending that we've done, do it a second time, but with the bucket.
When is this gonna? Is this playthrough gonna end?
No, I'm not even kidding. When I sat here, when I played this for the first time and tried like 3 endings with the bucket and realized they were all different, I was like, no fucking way, they're all different. So I went and did all of them with the bucket. And they are all different. It all depends on
What's
this
funny is
moment
that
right here. If you decide to pick the bucket, you open a whole nother path of endings. Fucking God.
What are the endings we haven't even done yet?
I know. I honestly, let me go back to the list. Hang on. We've done the ending where we escape. We've done the ending where we almost escape, but then we activate the mind control thing, and then he blows us up. We've done the one where we play Rocket League. We've done the one.
I'm starting to think we don't have any left.
Just pick up the bucket and go.
Fine.
Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Do whatever you want.
Bucket.
Stanley picked up the goddamn bucket. Also,
Stanley
the writing
clutched
is
the bucket
different now
tightly to his chest
when he has the
and
bucket.
entered the door on his left.
We gotta do it on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Eat
Was
the
this
bucket.
better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
That's a fucking bucket.
I swear to God, if it's just him
No.
just.
Ooh, I just
Mind.
remembered there is one
The bucket
ending we
was
haven't
wrong.
done without the
Stanley
bucket, but
took
we'll
the
get
door
to
on
it.
his left to go back to the meeting room.
You do whatever you want at this point. We'll do the...
Listen to the bucket in no.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Fucking kill yourself,
Good,
says the
Said the
bucket.
bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Yes, PlayStation?
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
The
It
PlayStation
should have
says go
alarmed him,
commit
of course,
fraudulent
because
crimes.
buckets aren't
Nice
taught.
achievement,
But Stanley
Stanley.
chose not to think
That's a
about
very
this bucket's
gonkly
plan.
achievement right
He
there.
was
That's
firmly
pretty
convinced that
gonkly
the
of
bucket
you.
Pretty
had
gonky.
spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Man, they just
There's
hide
a balloon
balloons
up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're just hiding balloons everywhere.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go
Go
into the stock room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
All hail bucket. All hail
Now pick up the
bucket.
phone.
Said the bucket.
All right.
I bet. You don't gotta tell me twice.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Oh no.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
And that's what made Stanley fucking insane.
Welcome to insanity class. Walk in that goddamn room, Sam.
Oh, you're supposed to walk into it?
Yeah, I thought that was like the ending or something.
No. He's here. The bucket.
Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press to take me to work with you.
For sure.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders.
I am
Whatever
real.
Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him
You've gone
is
insane with
just
this
in
bucket,
his
Sam.
hand.
Honestly, I've been meaning to tell you. You've been kind of...
Press to take me back home with you.
I hated that noise.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
Look,
To see
bucket
him
is
hang out with this
delusional like
bucket,
this,
bro.
It's a
obsessing over an
fucking bucket,
inanimate
dude. It's
metal object?
useful.
Just let
I
him
want to
vibe
say
with the
something
bucket.
to
He's
him, but I
literally
don't know
just
how I can
vibing.
convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press to go back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk.
Don't listen to him.
All it will ever
I'm
truly do
your
for
best
you
friend.
is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location.
Wait, look at
That's
like
it.
right in the dark
doesn't
spot of the
do
bucket right there.
anything
Don't move.
else.
I'm just imagining the fucking like the video of the guy who's like hiding in the dark.
Lord, you'll put that in.
Yep. It's scary.
Don't listen to the loud man. Press R for us to go back home, Stanley.
Listen to the loud man.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to.
Me.
Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
The endings are all going to be eerily similar to one another, but they're not the same.
So ignore anyone in your life except for me. I'll care
Sir,
for you
I
now.
suppose he doesn't
Chris
need
is
me anymore.
creepily
From now on,
stroking
he's
my
just going
arm.
to cling to this bucket, this
Okay,
cold,
Samuel.
empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Yeah, he was right about that.
Not bad.
You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press R to go back home.
Nice.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
Yeah.
It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
It transfers
like it would be better at
souls.
moving an amount of oil from one room to
The
another.
bucket has my soul.
Press O to relieve this over and over.
Chris, I think I said this in an earlier episode, but
Yeah.
Belinda's gonna watch these, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's gonna. I don't know if she'll feel creeped out or laugh along with the creepiness or.
You know, that's a good question.
Yeah.
We'll let her decide.
Oh my God, what am I saying?
The shadow of the fucking
Carrying
bucket.
more from room to room.
It's
The
here.
bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much
Actual
more
bucket
than just a
jump scare.
regular bucket?
Press R to go home to work to home to work to home.
Oh no, I'm having feelings for the bucket.
As
oh,
you
no,
should.
no.
Hey, go.
With the bucket. Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks.
Gonna be a
What's
pile of
wrong with
condoms
me?
at
I
the bottom
don't
of the
understand.
bucket.
Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would
A
be
packet
less
of buckets for the
confusing.
bucket?
Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Bucket's even in the poster.
It's real bucket hours.
It's in the other poster. Everything's becoming the bucket.
Oh my god. All the cups on your counters? Those are little buckets.
Those are all buckets.
Are they actually? I don't know. Go
I
to the
don't know, I don't-
Kitchen,
Go back to your
kitchen,
kitchen. Go back to your kitchen.
kitchen.
Look at those little. Oh no, they're just cups. I thought they were little buckets for a second.
this
It's just a sideways bucket.
this YouTube page is just a bucket.
Large with the Lee Hype Labs. Replace it with a bucket.
Welcome to Bucket.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Eyes. Go back to work, Stanley.
I think the bucket killed him. The bucket killed the fucking narrator, dude. Yeah, that's the Stanley Parable too. It's all about the fucking bucket, nothing else.
All
I'm
of
not
his
even
co-workers were
joking.
gone. What could it mean?
All right, so what was this?
Stanley
What was it?
decided to
Before
go.
I'm not gonna
So
pick up
don't
the
pick up the
bucket.
bucket. Go
Something
by.
was
I'll tell
going
you
on.
exactly where to go.
Okay, Sam, pick me up.
I'm not picking you up, bucket.
Oh wait, no, we did do this ending. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Go get the bucket. I think we're good. Sorry.
Give me some.
The confusion. It was the confusion
Do
ending,
it.
where we go down
Do
and then you
it.
follow the adventure
it.
line, and
Yes,
you
I
like
remember
can't
that.
figure out where you're going. And,
Do
yeah.
it. Do it.
The game keeps restarting.
Yes, I remember that.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
We'll just do the easy way, you know. We'll
Touched
just
the bucket tightly
we'll,
to
we'll
his
do the
chest
actual
and entered the door on his
path.
left.
See if that's any different.
Real bucketing hours.
Still, no one was here.
We still have to do
Stanley
that
needed
green
the
screen of
bucket's
me
warmth
hiding in
and
the
comfort
closet.
now more than ever.
Remember, get Chris out of the
Bosses'
closet?
office was where he'd
Get him out.
find answers.
Get me out! Get me out! Please!
Wait,
Please!
that,
help! My mom's are stuff!
that's not gonna make any sense because they opened the door by accident. so hang on, Blurge. I'll set up the joke for you. I'll stand still. So I'll open it.
Where's my money, Sam? You know, I've been doing this for 8 fucking years. I'm not getting fucking paid. And you know what? I just want to know one thing. Where's my fucking money?
Yeah, we could just leave Chris in there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the...
He can do whatever he wants with that. Okay, if I remember right, we gotta go to the boss's office.
Can't wait to say I got tied up later today, just for a gag.
Stepping into Stanley's office, Stanley was once again
Blair's just gonna call
to discover not an
Chris and be like,
indication
hey,
of
remember that joke you
life.
made? Well, I need you to
Crushed
come
by the weight
over
of this revelation,
with a green screen and some
Stanley may have
rope.
broken down into an emotional
Alright, let's get started, guys.
dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Do you remember
Even
the code?
now, in his
I tried
darkest
to,
of
but I
hours, did the bucket's warmth
I remember the
and
code.
light
8675309.
pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos.
309.
It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was
so it
so
really is
absorbed
about
in
the bucket.
tender
The whole
spiritual
game is
connection
about the
shared
bucket
with
now.
that he didn't notice
Welcome to the rest of the
keypad
game.
behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845.
See, I was right. 86752845.
309.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
The bucket's on some mad shit.
Remember the Stanley figurines? The collectibles?
Oh, right.
The Stanley
We
rings?
found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every
Perfect.
moment you come across one
can't.
of these
Damn
beautiful figurines.
I love listening to people talk.
Man, imagine listening.
What?
I love listening to people talk. Hey, by the way, viewers, how are you doing?
Oh, this is a live stream. Holy shit.
Man, imagine being schizophrenic. Talking to
The
chat.
elevator raced
The
downward,
bucket told me.
plummeting towards an unknown fate.
Being
It
schizophrenic
would
is
be
just
all
having
Stanley
a
could do
Twitch
to
chat
keep
follow
himself
you all
together.
the time.
Soothing
Oh
him,
no,
comforting
that's such a
him,
bad
reassuring
joke.
Quick,
him
someone
in
give me a
his
fucking
moment of
concussion. I'm willing to do it.
uncertainty, He would be right.
I'm going
The
to
bucket is
experiment
here
for the
you stand.
science.
Now,
Everything
hold
will
on.
be
Hold on.
fine.
It's science.
You just hold like a picture of Twitch chat in front of someone before you knock them out. It's like, that's the last thing I remember seeing. That's all I can think of.
And it's a fucking bucket.
Stanley and the bucket
Anytime you do something cool, you just hear poggers, poggers in your head. You're like, shut up, shut up, shut up.
facility.
It's okay, the bucket knows all. That's okay, the bucket knows all.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for default ending. See what's really different. You know.
Oh, Stanley, you stupid.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Ooh, did we
Stanley
do
and
the
bucket
ending where
both
we keep
wondered
coming
to
back up in the
themselves.
elevator? When you come down here, you can go back up. You have to do it like 3 times or something, and then
No.
you get an ending.
I maybe found the
Oh, you want to go for that
other
ending, Sam?
hidden place.
You can. You can totally go for
Yeah,
that
we're just
ending.
going for default ending. See if anything's different. I'm trusting you. We're seeing if it's actually different.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Hey, don't drop the bucket.
Everyone
Don't you
in
fucking
the
drop
office
that
was being
bucket.
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Yeah, everything is gonna be fine. You know.
The bucket. will
Was
take
the
care of
bucket
us.
under the
The
mind
bucket.
control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
It's okay.
Oh
Bucket.
shit! I didn't think of
Does
that.
a bucket want to do?
It's
or
okay,
not want to
bucket.
do
Just
in the
point
first
on this
place?
bucket. Where did the bucket touch you?
These questions
Where did the
raised
bucket
furiously
bucket you?
in Stanley's feeble mind.
Was you feeling very
No!
wonky when it
He
happened?
screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it.
Scrum
His
touch.
own life
No,
in
he
someone
screamed into
else's
the bucket.
control.
The bucket said,
Never.
ow, my
He
ears.
squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
Yeah,
At this point,
my only thing
he
about
could
this
trust
is
no one
literally
except
every ending
the
is just a
bucket.
bucket joke. So just get ready to hear the word bucket a lot for the next couple
But
episodes.
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working,
I know,
all
like,
monitored
on
and
one
commanded
ending
from
we
this
did.
very place.
We had to like
As the
diffuse
cruel
like
reality
a
of
timer
his
countdown. Or
This,
something.
yeah, this one. So
Stanley
at the
decided
end here,
that
when you
this
get to the mind
machinery
control button,
would
you can
never
turn
again
it off and
exert its
escape, or you
terrible
can turn it
power
on,
over another
and then the
human
narrator
life.
gets mad and blows
For
you up.
he and the
But he
bucket
teases you by
would
putting on a
dismantle
timer,
the
and he gives you all
controls
these
for good.
codes and
Two
buttons and things
best
to make you
friends,
think that there's a
Stanley
way to
and the
figure out how to
bucket
turn it
up
off.
against the world.
There isn't.
There really
They
is.
There's really no way to
high-fived
turn
in
it
a
off.
really cool way.
It's
The
just
bucket
very
made a
cleverly
sassy
designed to make
comment
it
about
look
taking
like there
down
is a
the
code in here, but it's actually just buttons that do nothing.
Yeah, let's just, keep going. Wait for the next bucket joke.
Are y'all willing to
I
hear a
hardly
good
know
joke
her.
today?
Oh yeah, what is the joke of the day?
The joke of the day. Okay. Let me think how
When at
family
last
friendly
they
I
came
should
to the
make it.
source of the room's power, Stanley
Not very
and the
family
bucket
friendly.
knew it
Okay,
was their
so,
obligation to
what
put an
has-
end to this horrible place and to everything
Actually,
it
no,
stood
no,
for.
no. I'll be courteous today. So
Marge will put TV M in the corner.
fine, I'll do that joke. Okay, what has 107 teeth and holds back a beast? My zipper.
Oh, that wasn't that bad. That was a pretty good one, though. It was a good one. It's funny, but it's actually not as gross as I thought it was going to be.
No. I was gonna.
Anyway, Sam, pick a button, any button.
Just for that.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
So
Stanley gasped in horror. Had
Oh, I
this
think I know
been
what
the
this
bucket's
ending is.
plan
Oh,
fine, I'll tell you my
to
favorite
take
joke.
over the machine and claim the power for itself?
What did the fish say when it hit a big wall?
Treating like this.
Damn.
Stanley
Fuck
was
you.
prepared to throw the bucket away
I
in
know.
disgust, when suddenly
I was
an
ahead.
image
I'm
appeared
sorry.
upon
I've
his
known that
mind.
joke
I
since
was
middle
ahead.
school.
Oh, here we go.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
What's the screen doing?
I
that?
don't know. It's
What the fuck?
it's making everything dark, but it's farther away.
That's weird. That's not supposed to happen. Well, anyway, look at the silly birds.
Yeah, let's make him. Oh,
Let me just write down this ending.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another.
Oh, look at that
and
one.
It dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility
was a
for
zoo.
monitoring and surveilling silly birds
Okay, that reminds me
all
of a joke.
over the world.
So
The mind
I
controls
used to
were
work
only a
at this
facade.
zoo.
Chris, you need to
disguise
shut
its
up. I'm looking
true
at some cool-looking birds right now.
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his
Jesus
hand.
Christ.
The one who
Look
had
at that
pointed him
one!
towards this incredible discovery.
Sam's so actually
Stanley
happy
and the
right
bucket
now.
never found
Sam, do you
food
like birds?
because they
That's
spent
me when
the
I
rest
wake
of
up.
their
Oh, for
lives
sure.
here in this place.
He's got a mohawk
living
beak.
through
That's
live
tight.
streams of
Actually,
the
let's hit on
silliest
that one.
birds imaginable.
That's the homie, dude.
Yeah, look at
All
that.
the
That guy
possible
looks like
paths
he'd be a
his
cool
life
friend to
could
have.
take. This one
His name is
was
Edward.
surely the best.
No, his name is Humphrey. What are you talking about?
My goal in life is to fight every motherfucker named Humphrey.
Okay, we'll call him Bogart.
My goal in life is to fight every other motherfucker. named
Okay, we'll call him Bartholomew.
Anyway, Stanley was happy. He looked at birds the rest of his life and then
Oh,
died into the bucket.
Oh, that's a
That's
good
okay.
one. Okay. All right.
Okay, for real this time, do we want to do an ending without the bucket, or
Stanley
If there
decided
is
to go to
I think
one,
I have one more.
Perhaps
Okay,
he had
yeah,
simply
what?
missed a memo.
Go to the boss's office and put in the code and all that. Just do what it. Listen to him. Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
is this something
he
you're
entered
sure
the
if we
door
didn't do yet?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, also this.
How could we find?
If you look, there's on the whiteboard somewhere. There's a hint list. Go back, or like
Other
on
one.
the big whiteboard on the wall. Not that one. The other one.
the trust the completionist instinct.
That one with the light over it on the left. That has hints for all the ones you haven't gotten.
Is this some kind of game?
How do you expect me to work with this? 2 birds, why not 3?
A large room, lots of boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs, somewhere both red and blue.
5 there
Private
be.
but
Just
smelly
take 3
place.
from me.
All right.
There will be a reward for finding them all.
There will be.
I like how it's just soaked in blood.
Get me out of here! Guys! No! SpongeBob! Squidward!
Yeah, we're just gonna keep him in there still.
Go up.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, all the way in. Put in the code.
Stepping into
2845.
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
8675309.
Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't
And with
even
those
have a
numbers, I
single
can
minute
make
to
this
just let the
rhyme.
narrator talk.
Did we do this
That
too?
kind of anxiety
Where we
isn't
put in the code hell
Yeah,
fast and
yeah.
it got matched,
for a few moments with some calming new
Yeah,
age
and it plays
music.
the.
Your phone call means so much to us.
Thank you for
Are you willing
holding.
to? Are you willing to take a survey at the end of this? Please press 1.
No, this
Yes.
doesn't. This
Feeling
doesn't sound
soothed
accurate
and
enough. It needs to sound very low tech.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright.
Your phone call will be.
Take the
next-
elevator, and then when you get to the bottom, turn around and hit the button again. To go back up. We're gonna see a lot of this loading screen for a little bit.
Alrighty then. Hit it again.
Yep. Stanley said that's crazy, and then went back up.
Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Anyway. That's the whole ending. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, look around. It's the boss's office again. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you can go back down to the fucking...
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got
No,
into the
one
elevator.
move
It's still
slightly.
just exactly
like
what
6
it is.
millimeters. I can tell.
What a
Chris found the
decision
secret.
you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story.
If
in
by
new
some
and
slim
fascinating ways
chance,
I could have never anticipated.
Blurgel, if
It's
by
that
some slim
keen
chance, because
eye
you
for
probably know if we
storytelling
might have
that
done
you
this
have.
already.
An incisive
I'm not saying I don't
rapid
trust
fire of
you,
critical
but
plot
I just think this would be
points, one
funny.
after the other,
By some slim
weaving a
chance
rich
that we've already
tapestry of
done this,
uncompromising
Blurgel,
narrative.
replace a good 5 minutes of the
I'm bolted to the
episode
edge
with
of my
whatever you
seat.
want.
Wow, that would be nuts.
Now, this is only relying on you didn't fuck up.
I guarantee we didn't do this. Go back down and then go back up again.
Now he's getting back into the elevator.
But imagine how cool it would be, like, just out of nowhere, like, oh yeah, we did do this already, so here's like 5 minutes of, like, I don't know, uninterrupted Back to the Future cartoon.
Here's 5 minutes of really cool Metal Wolf chaos gameplay. Alright, head back up.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor?
Ha!
No.
Go!
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't
in
even
the
begin
elevator.
to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the
That's
boss's office this
crazy,
time?
dude.
The suspense is killing me.
The suspense is killing.
The end is never the end, after all.
The end is never the end. He said it himself.
See what he has to say.
I knew it.
Oh
One
my
book
God.
did move.
It's the boss's office.
Holy shit.
This absolutely changes
Oh.
everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
That's the narrator. That's what he fucking looks like.
Fucking knew it.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Your phone call means a lot to us. Our next representative will call you as soon as we get the chance.
Our lines are very busy at the moment.
We're having an unexpected high customer phone call.
Your call is very important.
Your attention span
You're the
means a
next
lot.
caller.
Ugh.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview
Go
for this
back down whenever you're
astonishing
ready.
new reality.
I am
And
small.
then,
Before,
and
I
you're
turned to
gonna
your
want to go back
expert
up
eye
after.
for gripping narrative, of course. Going back down the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale.
Stop talking, narrator.
Yeah!
Time we're at 30 minutes. Cool.
Holy fucking damn.
Alright, anyway, go back up.
Yeah!
Come on now. Come on now. Ride that son, bitch.
I didn't raise no bitch.
Woo! I'm trying to hype myself up for this.
You know what?
Whoa.
I just thought of something. Hold on.
Hold
let's
on.
Stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and
Oh, you son of a bitch.
anticipating
Don't
and having to
slow
guess,
down the
that's
elevator.
the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator and slow?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
it so much more exciting? You know, Stanley,
Oh, yeah,
it seems
baby.
like nowadays
Get
the only
nice
thing
and
that
comfortable.
audiences want
So
is
who
be
wants to
shocked
learn
as
about
loudly and
cars?
frequently as
No!
possible. Big explosive moments flung right in their faces.
In depth
from
with
the very
pictures,
moment that
please.
things get
Oh,
started.
I'll provide visual examples.
Oh boy.
Where's the
Holy
trust in
shit!
audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation
Stanley,
for the
you
story,
ever,
the characters?
Drink Bailey's from
Why
a shoe?
aren't we given time?
You ever,
to
uh,
done a shoey?
You ever been to a Turkish prison?
to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal.
Stanley,
This
That's your
is
fish hook, motherfucker.
storytelling,
Stanley, you ever seen a
What
grown
you
man
and I
naked?
are doing right now.
Stanley,
This is the
you ever
most
seen a grown
exciting
man
narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because
Stanley,
of
you ever watched
You're
movies
the
about
one who took this
gladiators?
bold step of revisiting the
Stanley,
exact
you ever,
same locations
watch
over and
Doctor Who?
over. Truly, I mean it. This is
Stanley,
unique
have you ever
and
seen
different.
Dr. What?
It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want
I wish the narrator
stories
could hear
that
us. He'd be like, "Can you
surprise
guys shut the fuck
Stanley.
up?"
I want to
Yeah.
I want to be engaged.
You guys
I'm
ever
not
shut
pandered
about to shut the
to.
fuck up?
We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital
Yeah.
and alive. That's why people like you so
Man,
much.
you know who
Stanley.
I hate?
Because you're not
Me?
afraid to
The new announcer
spit
for
in the
Tekken 8.
face of tradition. You're a rule.
A new fighter
People look up to
approaches.
you.
I saw this
Which
whole
is
thing
why,
like this,
though I
like
didn't
saying
know
like
when
the
to
girl
spring
that's
this on you,
doing it
but,
is like a
well,
like a
I
thing.
The
set up a
girl?
little
Yeah, the girl.
conference for you.
Virgil, put in
So
the
that
Benny
you
Hill
can
theme
talk
song
about
in the
your
background.
work and your storytelling
Go,
and
Blur,
your
it'll go.
life. Yes,
Yeah,
I
it's
know you're not
it's
much for
this
the
like
public eye, but I thought
lady
it would
that's announced
especially
like
mean a lot to
Japanese
the
like
people
fights
who've
before,
been
I guess, or
following you from the
something.
beginning.
I
They
don't
really
know,
look up to you,
but
Stanley.
she sounds
I don't know if you
horrible for the
realize
game.
the
She's
impact you have
she's a
on them.
great
This
voice,
is the
has a
kind
great
of
voice.
gesture that
Not
might
for
leave a
Tekken though.
tremendous
Doesn't
impact
sound good
on
for
them
Tekken
the
8.
Better.
Anyway, here we
Over
are.
here. Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the
All
corner
eyes
here
on me.
somewhere.
World's healthiest human being, all tricks revealed. How he did it, the pyramids. The guy who went to Mars.
All right, Sam, you're holding a press conference. What are you gonna say?
The bucket knows all.
No, I got the perfect thing to say. I know it.
Glonky.
No.
Yes, here it is, just through this door.
I think I know exactly what we're gonna tell the world. You know, we gotta represent. You know, Hypelabs
Right.
is
Are you
we're
ready?
slowly getting
I've told
popular.
them
You
you're
know,
going to speak a little bit about the nature
eventually
of
we're gonna have to
surprise in
do stuff like
storytelling
this, you know,
and what
and
it means to craft
really
a
consider
truly
what we're gonna have to say to the
unpredictable
public.
narrative. Oh, don't worry.
But I know
Don't
exactly how
regret.
we're gonna
Just
start
be
this off
yourself
right.
And speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you.
Put in a
Go
thunderous
get 'em.
applause. Now. Oh my god,
Oh my God!
Here we go. We made it. We're in the big time.
Holy shit!
Stanley. Down then up, then down then up.
That perfectly describes our sub count. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell.
Scrum tush.
My face!